Hey everyone, welcome back. We're diving into something super interesting today. We got a ton of feedback after sharing those clips from that 90s pop culture podcast.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how much people still love Buffy.
Totally. And we thought, let's go deeper. Why does this show still have such a hold on us after, what, like 2 decades?
More than that, actually.
Oh, right. Yeah, even longer.
Yeah.
So it's got to be more than just nostalgia, right?
Definitely. I think to really get it, we need to head back to the late 90s for a sec.
Okay, back in the day.
Yeah. Think about it. Grunge was huge. Teen angst was basically the default mood.
The good old days.
And there was this real craving for, like, authenticity, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
So when it came to teen shows back then, a lot of what was out there felt kind of fake.
Like over-the-top drama?
Yeah, exactly. Or super cheesy romances.
I remember those.
But then Buffy comes along,
Mm.
and she flips the script.
Yeah, she was something else.
Yeah.
So how did Buffy manage to, like, cut through all that noise?
Well, she was different, like really different. It was this amazing mix of horror and teen drama, but it also went there. It dealt with real stuff teenagers actually go through.
Well, yeah, for sure. Bullying, identity, relationships.
Right. Things other shows just wouldn't touch. And it wasn't afraid to get dark, which I think a lot of teens appreciated.
Yeah, totally. And then, of course, you have Buffy herself. Like, what was it about her that made her so different from all the other female characters we were seeing back then?
Well, for one, she was strong, like physically strong.
Oh, yeah. That was a game changer.
Which was pretty rare for female characters on TV at that time. But she was strong in other ways, too. She was resilient. You know, she kept fighting even when things were really tough.
And she had this determination, like, no matter what, she was going to face those demons head on.
Exactly. But the writers were also smart about letting her be vulnerable, too.
Yeah, that's important.
She messed up sometimes, doubted herself. That made her feel so real.
I think that's what made her so relatable. Like, she wasn't perfect. She was just trying to figure things out.
Exactly. Which, let's be honest, is something we're all doing, right?
Totally. And she dealt with a lot of stuff that we could relate to. The pressure to fit in, feeling lonely, just trying to find your place in the world.
Exactly. She was a fully formed person, which, again, was not typical for female characters back then. They were usually just...
Like this sidekicks.
Yeah, or love interests. But Buffy, she was the hero of her own story.
Which was huge. I think that's what paved the way for all these amazing shows we have now. Like Veronica Mars, Jessica Jones.
Oh, yeah. All those strong, complex female leads.
Even Hunger Games, if you think about it.
Definitely. Buffy showed everyone that you could have these multi-dimensional women leading genre stories, and it could be amazing. And people loved it. It's really cool to see how her influence is still so strong today.
Yeah, and it wasn't just Buffy. The whole Scooby Gang was iconic.
Oh, totally.
Like, Willow's journey was just incredible.
Oh, absolutely. From shy sidekick to powerful witch. And her coming out story.
Yeah, that was huge.
Groundbreaking. And they did it with so much care, so much authenticity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It felt real, you know? And even the title of the show, I remember people laughing at it at first. Like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Sounds kind of cheesy.
Oh, yeah.
But it ended up meaning so much more.
It totally became this symbol of empowerment, you know, taking this silly-sounding title and turning it into something meaningful.
And I think that's what the show did overall. It took these tropes and expectations and just totally flipped them on their head.
Exactly. And it sparked so many important conversations. I mean, just think about all the fan fiction that came out of it.
Oh my God, so much fan fiction.
It just goes to show how much people connected with these characters in this world.
For sure. And of course, we can't forget the musical episode.
Once more with feeling.
Oh, the best.
Such a classic.
It had everything, humor, heart, and like these deep insights into what it means to be human.
And it was all in song. I mean, that takes guts.
Right. So, okay, big picture time. Why do we still care so much about Buffy?
I think it's a combination of things. The characters were incredible, the writing was so smart, and it wasn't afraid to tackle big issues in a way that was both entertaining and made you think.
Yeah, it wasn't just mindless entertainment. It had something to say.
Exactly, and I think we needed that. It gave us this hero we could believe in, someone who was going through the same stuff we were.
But she never gave up. She kept fighting.
Exactly, and it showed us that even when things are bad, there's still hope and humor and the power of, you know, friendship and human connection, which is a pretty powerful message, I think.
It really is. So whether you're a longtime fan or you're just discovering Buffy now, I think it's worth asking yourself, how has this show influenced the stories we see today? Can you see echoes of Buffy and the strong, complex characters we love now?
I think you can.
What shows or movies have you seen that kind of carry on Buffy's legacy? That mix of genre and social commentary. I think you'd be surprised how much Buffy's influence is still out there, shaping the stories we tell.
Definitely food for thought.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Absolutely. It was fun.
Until next time.
See you, Lerma.